dizzle. All right, today's show, what I want to talk about today, I want to talk about 5 ways that men can tell if a female is not down to have sex. Now, I'm not talking about the obvious reason if a woman just says, no, I don't want to have sex. I'm not talking about that. That's obvious. I'm talking about guys who are trying to date women. They're trying to get their foot in the door sexually. And the woman is giving them the runaround. I get a lot of emails from guys asking me, they're like, well, Tariq, I'm seeing this girl and we've been dating for a few weeks. We've been dating for about a month and I'm trying to hit it. And I'm getting excuses. I'm getting this, I'm getting that. And ain't none popping. So what's going on? What should I do? Is it worth going on and on with this girl if nothing is going to pop off? And the thing is, you need to know when it's time to charge these women to the game. A lot of guys don't know when the woman is lollygagging, when the woman is half-assing around. So I'm going to give you guys 5 basic tips on what to look out for to let you know that most likely the female is not down for any kind of sexual liaison. The female might just be hanging around you because of the attention. She might be hanging around you because she's on the rebound. She might be hanging around you because you're her emotional douchebag. She can just run her mouth off to you and she knows that you're somebody there who can listen to her nonsense. So there's a million and one reasons why certain women keep you around. But if your objective is to get your sex on, you need to know whether or not it's going to pop off or not. And a lot of guys don't know how to read this. So let's start off with number 1. The number 1 way to tell that a woman might not be coming off them sexy draws, you have to find out, number 1, what type of Christian she is. See, the thing is, the Christian route that a lot of women take, the overly religious female, you have to really analyze how religious she is, because a lot of women will use the religious excuse, and that can be a gift and a curse. There's 2 types of overly religious females. There's the Sunday school freak, which I talk about a lot. The girls who go to church on Sunday and they're freaks all during the week and then they go to church on Sunday. See, those are cool. Don't let a girl talk when she talks about Jesus and church and all that. Don't let that scare you off, because that's a good thing. Those church girls are some of the biggest freaks. So again, like I said, you need to know how to read this stuff. The church girls, the Sunday freaks, those are the best ones to kick it with. The problem is, a lot of you guys misinterpret the Sunday freaks from the born again sluts. You don't want to fuck with the born again slut, the chick who was so slutty that she had to just go ahead and turn her complete life around. The born again slut, that's the one who rebukes her slutty lifestyle and now she's overly religious. See, you don't want the one who's rebuking that lifestyle. You want the one who's still living a lifestyle and she just go ahead and repents on Sunday, and Monday she's back up in the club and doing her thing. The born again slut, you want to avoid that. Nothing is worse than a born again slut. And you guys don't know how to tell the difference between the Sunday freak and the born again slut. You got to know how to tell the difference between the Sunday freak and the born again slut. See, the born again slut will tell you all the freaky shit she used to do. That's how comfortable she is. Because see, a lot of women who are down to get freaky still, they're still subtle about it. They still play the goody two-shoes role. They act innocent. The ones who act the most innocent end up being the biggest freaks. And that's what you want to look out for. You want to look out for the girl who talks about baking cookies all week and working at the school and doing volunteer work. You want to hear about the girl who's acting like Claire Huxtable, because give her a little something to drink, she's going to be bout it, as they said in the 90s. But the girl who tells you all the freaky shit she used to do, she ain't popping up off that ass. That's why she's telling you, to let you know what life used to be like, and now she's changed. You meet a woman, you kicking it with her, you meet her, and she's telling you some shit like, man, I really like you, John. And I'm so glad that you're patient with me, because about 5 years ago, I was sucking dicks all willy-nilly. I was just laying up with all these different types of men, and I didn't know myself, and I would wake up in a different bed every weekend. Niggas was running trains on me, but I found Jesus and I found you. Jesus brought me you, and I'm going to be a good wife to you. Like, no, whoa. Tell me more about that slut that was going on with your ass 5 years ago. See, when a woman breaks it down like that, it ain't popping. Right now, she's looking for some husband shit. You avoid them women like the plague. These women will have you loitering around her for months and months and months and ain't giving up off nothing. A lot of times it will come close. Now, and there are some exceptions. Sometimes you can just hang out with these women and they'll have a dick relapse. But you don't know how long that's going to take. You don't want to sit around for months and 6-7 months and wait on the damn dick relapse. You want to get your foot in the door and get about your business if that's what you want to do. But the thing is, with the born-again slut, even if you guys get hot and bothered, you guys are making out with each other, you get the first, second base, and then you think it's about to go down, and she says some shit like, oh, come on, let's get on our knees. And you thinking, damn, we about to get on our knees. She about to suck a dick. You thinking it's popping. You get on your knees, her ass put on some gospel music. Her ass start doing devotion. Satan thought he had me, but I rebuke you, demons. Satan thought he had me, yeah. This man is hard. My womb is moist. My breasts are on fire. You don't want that shit. You know what I'm saying? So she'll put the Jedi mind trick on your ass. So don't mess with the born-again sluts. All right, that's number one. The born-again sluts are not going to give up off that ass. Charge the born-again sluts to the game. Now, the church freaks, they're good to go. But the born-again sluts, not happening. Now, the second type of female, or the second type of situation you need to look out for to let you know that the sex is not popping with the girl, is if the female is constantly talking about how her ex did her wrong. If you're dating a girl a couple of weeks, a couple of months, and every time it comes down to you and her getting together sexually, they'll throw the ex-boyfriend in your face. Oh, I can't do, I would like to do it, but I've been done so wrong. My ex really put me through an emotional roller coaster. I would really love to have sex, but you know what? My ex just damaged me. When they say that bullshit, they're still trying to get with that ex. They think in the back of their mind that their ex is going to come back around and they're going to patch it up. They have not gotten over their ex if they're using their ex as an excuse on why you two can't get down sexually. And you need to immediately charge a woman like that to the game if they start talking that ex shit. Now let's go back to my book, The Art of Mackin'. My first book. And everybody should have The Art of Mackin'. Your ass should be at Amazon.com right now getting The Art of Mackin'. Now, in The Art of Mackin', I talk about when you're dealing with a woman who's a rebound chick. Because that's what girls, when they talk about their ex-boyfriends, those are rebound chicks, basically. And a rebound chick can be a long-term rebound chick or a short-term rebound chick. But rebound chicks, they either get back with their boyfriends, the ex-boyfriends that they just broke up with, or they hope to get back with them. And you don't want to be bullshitting with a girl who's hoping to get back with her ex-dude. You don't want to waste time on that. Whether or not she's going to get back with him, it doesn't matter. But if she's hoping to get back with him, and if she's talking about this nigga all the time, she's hoping to get back with him. You charge that to the game. In my book, The Art of Mackin', I talk about dealing with the rebound chick. When you meet a girl who's a rebound chick, you meet a chick who just broke up with a dude, you have 72 hours to close the deal sexually. That's the general rule. You hang around that woman for 72 hours and get your foot in the door that way. Because the thing is, the longer you wait, the more difficult it is to get your sex on. And again, you don't want to be wasting time with this chick and she's low-key pining for the next dude, or not just pining for him, she can be low-key messing with the next dude. So you don't want to be in a situation like that. So those 72 hours are very pivotal. You got to get out there and put your foot in the door and close that deal. Now, number 3, the third way to tell if a woman is not coming up off them draws. In a political way, in a political correct way of speaking. Number 3, if the woman is asking you for things of monetary value or material value every time you talk to her. If every time you talk to a woman, and I get emails from guys like this all the time, they got a woman that they're dealing with, and the woman is hitting them up for paper. The woman is hitting them up for gas money. The woman is spitting at them for light bill money. The women are always hitting them up for something of monetary value. When a woman does that, she's comfortable enough to come at you and put you in a trick bag, because if a woman is asking you for stuff all the time, she has you in a trick bag. And when you are in a trick bag, that means the woman knows that sex is her number one bargaining chip with you. She knows that her sex is an important bargaining chip with you. This is why they ask you for monetary gains, because they know that deep down you must really want to have sex with them, or they think you must really want to have sex with them. So they're like, let me get everything I can out of this dude. Because a lot of times these women can be freaks. These women, somebody's hitting it. All these goody two-shoe acting women, please. A lot of these women might want to give you some ass. But the thing is, they see that you got trick bones in your body. They see that you're a trick. They're like looking at you. All right, hold on. Let me not give this dude no sex. Hold on. I can just kind of hold out for a minute. I can hold out and get a little something out this dude. I can hold out and get this dude to pay my rent. I can hold out and get this dude to pay my light bill. I can hold out to get this dude to put a transmission in my car. So that's how these women think. So you don't want to get put into that trick bag with these women. If they are constantly asking you for stuff, charge their ass to the game, because 9 times out of 10, the ass ain't going to jump off. And if it does jump off, you probably would have came out $2,000 or $3,000, which is some trick shit anyway. So don't mess with the women who are trying to constantly ask you for things. Now, the number 4 way to tell if sex is not popping off with a female, if they flake out on you 2 or more times. 1 time is understandable. I'm not saying that it's acceptable, but if a female flakes out 1 time, that's understandable, because sometimes shit does happen. Sometimes something could pop off that was beyond her control, and it could be circumstances. So I can give them that. I can give them that leeway to a certain degree. To a certain degree. Me personally, I'm not a big fan of flakes. If a chick flakes on me 1 time, her ass is charged to the game that 1 time. I'm charging the ass to the game. I'm not kind of loitering around to see if she's going to flake again. Under very particular circumstances will I give a chick a second chance if they flake out the first time, because my time is valuable. But the thing is, when a female flakes out on you, especially twice or 2 or more times, and some of you dudes are dealing with women who flake out on you all the time. That's all they do. Every time you talk to them, they say they're going to do something, they never do it. When you're dealing in a situation like that, just leave it alone. The woman ain't even trying to hook up with you. You're just her emotional douchebag. You're just a dude that she talks to for an ego boost. She's not going to have sex with you. And in the back of your mind, a lot of you dudes are just kind of hanging out, letting this woman flake out on you, buying her excuses, hoping one day that you're going to get your foot in the door. If a woman is constantly flaking out on you, it's not popping. The sex ain't happening, fellas. Sorry to break it to you. Now, number 5, and the final reason, or the final way to tell if a female is not going to get down with you sexually, and a lot of guys have gone through this, if a female has her own designated cock blocker. And fellas, you know what I'm talking about. You deal with a woman, every time you try to get with her, every time y'all hook up, every time she comes over to your spot, every time you go to her spot, or every time y'all meet up somewhere, there's always another person. Every time you guys try to get your foot in the door, there's always her homegirl with her. There's always her homeboy with her gay friend, her sister, her little brother. There's always somebody in between you and the poontang. There's always somebody cock blocking. She's doing that by design. A lot of women, when they don't want to have sex with a dude, they bring their own cock blocker. And you guys have to take that into consideration. She's not a popular chick just to be having people around her all the time. if this woman is trying to get down with you, she'll make time to kick it with you on some alone time shit. But if there's always somebody with her, she's bringing her own cock blocker and she's letting you know subconsciously that the sex ain't going down. Take that into consideration and charge her ass to the game.